pork butt, not brisket. Let's get started. This is just your typical bone-in pork butt. It's not a butt, it's part of the shoulder. Let's take a little bit of this fat off. I don't, fat's a good thing, but I don't need all of it, so to speak. So I'm gonna trim some of this up. Shouldn't take me long, so I'll keep you with us. Pretty thick. A lot of this, it's gonna be a 6 to 8 hour cook, but to be honest with you, I don't really want all this fat in my sandwich or in my taco or just to snack on. So I'm gonna get rid of a good majority of it. That, and the more fat I remove, the more bark I attain, so win-win. And I'm already storing plenty of fat myself, so I don't need any extra. Okay, pretty easy, pretty simple. There's our bone right there. I've already got the Traeger going. I'm gonna go at 225 for the first 3 to 4 hours. And then I'm gonna kind of evaluate it. I'll look for color, look for bark forming. And then from there, we'll make a decision on whether we wanna wrap it or we wanna let it go a little longer. But the name of the game is to take a peek at it, wrap it if need be, and then bring that puppy up to 275 to finish it off for the last anywhere from 3 to 6 hours, depending how stubborn this puppy is. So, we've got it trimmed, at least on the fat cap side to my liking. There's nothing I'm worried too much about on this side. Just get rid of the nuisance pieces that are standing up on me. But for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied. So, let's season it. I'll wash my hands quickly. I have 3 rubs here. None of them made by the same company. I just got this off Amazon. We'll give it a try. Carolina style, Barbecue Bros rubs. We've got Killer Hogs, which is a famous one. A lot of people using Killer Hogs, their hot barbecue rub. And then finally, my go-to Meat Church Honey Hog Hot. Some of my favorites. So we're gonna try all 3. I don't know, maybe I'm overdoing it, maybe I won't, but part of this is learning, so let's give it a try. I'm not gonna go too nuts with any one rub. Ooh, you can smell the jalapeno powder in that. This one I used last night on a brisket actually, and I love the color. Very deep paprika, red color. Get the money muscle here. Beautiful. Most people would say that's probably seasoned enough, but nope, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. This has a little bit of that red pepper flake that I like. A little bit of zip, little heat. And we're gonna treat this with a little red pepper. All right, simple season. There we go, this thing's coated. I'm gonna give it, I didn't use any binders. I really never see the reason for binders. I don't need mustard or anything like that. So we're gonna let this sit the way it is for about 15 to 20 minutes. Let the natural pork juices come out, grab the seasoning and kind of hold on to it. We'll flip it over, season it again. Nothing you need to really stick around for. I'm gonna throw my meter in the pork butt. The one reason I love the meter is because not only does it give me the temperature of the meat, but it gives me an ambient temp. And sometimes in Arizona, especially when you're cooking and it starts to warm up, it'll warm up that cooker. So it's important to monitor temps and stay on top of it to produce consistent cooks. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll bring you back as soon as we go to put this on the grill. Thanks. All right, let's put this on. We got the Traeger up to temp. All right, here's the pork butt. I have fat cap up currently. We're actually gonna put it in fat cap down. So I'm gonna grab this. As you can see, the season has really adhered to it. All right. we're gonna put it right here. Okay, normally I'd go dead center, but I actually have a rack of ribs that are gonna go right here. Meter is gonna give me the temp of not only the grill, but the meat. And we're gonna let this sit for 3 hours, come back and reevaluate. I'll bring you back when it's time. Thank you. Welcome back. I decided to bring you in because I've decided I'm gonna start spritzing this pork butt. So you can come take a look at that. We are starting to run a little on the dry side. It's only been an hour and a half, 2 hours. Well, I guess 2 hours. So we're gonna spritz it. What am I spritzing with? It's my own proprietary blends of secret spice. No, it's water, apple cider vinegar, and then the little kind of fun thing I'm trying this time is, believe it or not, canned peaches. You know that juice that comes in with them? That's in here too. Not much, but it's just something, excuse me, a little something to keep the pork butt moist during the cook process, help develop that bark. We'll see how it works. So like I said, this is, you know, to do a different thing, screw this up. There's a million different ways to do one thing. So we're gonna try this way and see what happens.
Sorry. Okay, now go.
Welcome back. We're now going to wrap this pork butt. So let's wrap our pork butt. Temp meter out, which proves to me this puppy needs more time. Not a bad look to her. So we're going to get it over here. I've spritzed the foil with some of our spritz. Hey, Brendan. I'm going to shut this so that lid's going up. And we're going to wrap. But before I wrap, we're going to give it a little extra. How's your father here? You can see that seasoning really sticking out. All right, let's wrap. You can really catch the apple cider vinegar in the air. That's why she's coughing. She's a wuss. All right, here we go. Wrapping up our barbecue. One layer. Two layers. I'm gonna do a third on top. Right here. Just so I can encompass it. Okay. So this is sitting at about 165. We're gonna go back, take our probe. It's gonna be hot. Take our probe, and we're gonna, there's the bone, so I'm gonna go right through here again. All right. Back on the grill. I'm just gonna monitor temp. We're gonna look for right around 200 to 203, but really kind of like anything else, when that temp comes in and out and it feels like hot melted butter, that's really what we're gonna be looking for. Got a set of ribs here. All right, let's put her to sleep. Pulled pork is done. Let's take it out. I wrapped this really stupid, so this might take me a sec. Not as dark as I would have hoped for, but remember we had to wrap. All right. Let's check our temp probe. Yeah, I think she's done. All right, so I'm gonna try to gracefully put this into the tin that I'm gonna use. As you can see, it's already pretty torn up. All right, and let's make pulled pork. Here we go. This is what we want right here. Tubes, we got great tubes. I mean, this is just coming apart. You can if you can't hear it, I'm doing my best to try and give you the effects, but this is just about perfect for where we wanted it. Great smoke ring, really happy with the product. It's gonna make great sandwiches, great tacos, whatever you want for it. But yeah, I got a little bit of a piece of fat here that didn't render quite as much as I had hoped, but that's all right. The rest of this, as you can see, is pretty perfect for what I'm trying to look for here. You know, this is great. So yeah, pulled pork. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's almost impossible to screw up, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty pleased with how this came out. And you know, give it a try, see if you like it, see you know, if this works for you, and let me know. Thanks so much for stopping by.